Next power.
So these are all 30 meters, not 3 meters.
No, that one was 30 meters. The rest are, I believe, 3. Next is Ghost Shift. Basically, in simple things, it takes you off the fetter and moves you back to your main haunt. So you can switch back and forth between main haunt and fetter. Oh no, it was 3 meters. Sorry, it goes. All of them are 3 meters. I just realized what happened. Yes, all of them are indeed 3 meters. Ignore the bad man. And the last power is Ghost Pass Through Wall or Door. Casting time is around. Range self. Lasts for as long as you concentrate. Allows you to pass through a normal wall or door. Note if there's shielding, it won't work. Special types of shielding can also hurt or destroy you. Some surfaces, whether too thick, not think, too much ground, etc., can't be shifted through. It feels very fucked up to pass through there, even though you're incorporeal. If you have any questions, let me know. And since you're all ghosts, I will get the picture of the house you are currently haunting up on the map.
I'm guessing these are all learning base.
Correct. Oh yeah. This also is a prestige mod. Ooh, because it's fucking hard. Or it's significant.
Is that a long one?
It depends on the party. I don't think it's a long mod, but the party may make it into a long mod. I hope it's not a long mod.
It's already 7 o'clock.
Yes, we will never get to eat again. Never going to eat. No, I'm hoping. The reason I chose this one is I was hoping that the party can knock it out. In fact, I will even make it a little bit quicker by stating that nobody cares about the upstairs in this mod. So you're only concerned with the ground floor. All right. You guys are in a house. It appears, give me history rolls, or I would even accept architecture rolls.
Oh.
Holy shit. Which were you rolling, Yana?
The 100.
No, I mean, did you want history or architecture?
History, I guess.
Great. You would say that this is pre-1920. Oh,
this is modern. This is modern day, isn't it?
Holy shit! No, this is a spaceship. It's not really a house. It is a spaceship with a really high-tech thing. So when you appear to be looking out the window, it's actually like a screen type thing, so you can see whatever they're projecting.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. How'd Alex do? Not good.
I didn't get it.
Good news for Alex. There is no demon boxes, electricity, any of that shit here. Probably a poor family is what you're thinking. Mm-hmm. They're not rich enough to afford demons. You guys are all in the family room currently. The family room itself is 2 stories tall. So that's as much of the upstairs as you will give a shit about on this mod. What you guys see outside the house is it appears that looking out through the window, you can see a distant camp. There's a lot of soldiers. They're in blue uniforms and such, humans. There's a couple of barrage balloons set up and an airfield down there. Everybody can give me, well, wait, Yana got an +1 in history. Yep. Yana, with your fucking critical history roll, assuming you've got 10% or more in history, which I know you do, you believe that you are approximately in March of 1916, the Battle of Verdun in France. Mm-hmm. And there's occasional shelling that you guys can hear in the distance. But you guys, outside of the window and such, since it's daytime, you can see the aerodrome. Yeah.
What's the date?
March 1916, which is taking Alex back to his earlier days as a kid. You guys are able to communicate to each other, but it's more of a weird telepathy thing because you have no mouths, yet you must scream.
You just hear, what the fuck is going on?
Take a card. That's fucking brilliant.
I'm gonna cost.
And just to get you more exact than that, oh shit, no, I'm sorry. It's 10 p.m. nighttime.
Okay.
And yeah, so you're currently hanging out in the family room.
Right, if anyone gets a victory or prestige victory, let me know because I've got a hold card.
Okay.
Prestige module makes you happy.
I'm going to get rid of friendly fire off.
Because you want to shoot the R2?
Yeah.
Good. You guys are just floating there and hanging out until you tell me what you want to do. The room itself, you can tell they've got a kid, judging by the toys and the year and such, because they're very male-centric toys like little soldiers and shit. You're going to guess it's a boy. You're going to guess he's probably preteen. Also, looking around at the stuff, you're going to guess, give me evidence analysis rolls. The wife is doing what all wives during this time did, stay home and make babies. Yeah.
I hate history.
History was not a good time to be women, a minority, gay, black, anything. Arguably, it's still not, but... Look, Cat, he's going to fucking strangle you over there. Won't that be fun?
No. I didn't get it.
No? Did Diana make it?
What
The
was it?
evidence analysis. Evidence
I-
analysis. Diana is fading.
Yes.
Or
I
Pac-Man.
made it.
Oh my God. You may not know what's going on, but your character does. Your guess is that the man is definitely in the army, probably an officer
Okay.
or Air Force or whatever these Frenchies call it.
We will scare them all.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, are you guys wanting to do anything or just kind of hang out in the living room waiting for shit to happen?
There's an officer, a wife, and a child.
That are here enough to have left their mark upon the home. But
So we're
not
seeing
enough
it
to
as like a
do so.
weird faded memory type thing, or
No,
we
their
see
shit's
them?
laying around. It's their
okay.
it's their family living room. They've left trace elements around and stuff.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be best to kind of meander around the house and get the whole layout of what's going on here, or what?
Yeah.
Go for it. Okay, you guys begin meandering. I will just tell you about. Fuck off, Matt.
The kid did it.
God damn it. I will just tell you about the rooms that are of interest. Let's see. Oh, when you guys get over close to the study, in the study itself, there's like one of those really cool terrain maps and stuff set up so that people can push around little soldiers and shit like that. It looks like trench warfare is going on a ways off, and then there's the aerodrome, there's the city of Verdun. Closer to the high ceiling, blue, white, and red flags decorate, as well as decorative gold cord, which is draped all the way around. But what really, really freaks you out is the air itself in the study, while you guys are carefully examining the map and such, begins to kind of boil.
Ooh.
Over in that corner over there.
Just in
Is
one
it-
corner?
Mm-hmm.
Now, does it hurt us, or just
You're not. You haven't gone over and tried to put my body in it because you have no hands. But
I float over
from
there
here,
and
no.
check it out.
All right. It feels uncomfortable, but it's not hurting you.
Is there like salt on the ground? Is there some kind of symbol that I can anywhere?
No, it looks like just a normal library. This looks like the kind of library like with the big wingback chairs, the cigars, men sitting around type of place, Yeah.
Is there anything to indicate why it's boiling here?
You're thinking that something's starting to take form. It kind of looks like a human brain with crab claws and tentacles.
Human brain and crab
Yeah.
claws.
It's starting to get more disturbing as it takes more form.
Not great.
Hell out of here.
Yeah.
Where would you guys like to float to? Ooh, they say going at slow motion. We're fleeing at walking speed. No.
Huh.
Where to?
The family room?
You guys float back over to the family room.
Is that where we started in the living room, right?
Family room. You're
Oh, that's
back
where we
you
started.
Yes.
Okay, so then we go through the study to the library then.
All right. Fortunately, the sliding doors are open as they are to the living room. However, the foyer doors are closed. The fuckers, you think. So, yeah, you guys float your asses on over to the library. The library itself is one of those big book things and all of that. It's got like a suit of armor in a corner. It pretty much oldie worldy feel for everything here. Yeah. You guys see that the in the study, the weird fucked up creature, it looks insubstantial still, but it begins to float up and it goes through the arbor doors. You guys can go around like in the study, you can go to the east and then they'll put you just south of the family room if you wanted to. But you can't get through the doors unless you use your new magic powers, which will probably result in a lot of people bumping into it going, I can't make it through.
But we can go through the library though, you said, right?
Well, you're in the library currently. You can go through the study and then through the big blank room underneath the family room. That's how you got down to the study in the first place.
But the living room is closed?
No, living room's also open. You could go the opposite way, but you see the monster has gone to the arbor.
And the arbor's closed.
The arbor is closed, but you can go around by going through the blank room under the family room and then into the family room because, if you wanted to go that way to see what's up.
It doesn't look like there's a door there. It looks like it's just a wall.
Oh, no, it's one of those archway things. That's how they're showing the weird archway thing.
Okay.
Do we want to go follow it to see what it's doing or what?
I don't know.
It's very confusing.
Yes.
All right, we'll go check it out. We'll go see what it's up to.
You guys float over there. Essentially, you get to find out that even when you're inside of it, it appears not to notice you're there.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, it makes you quite happy. Everybody give me a mild sandy roll for the translucent, insubstantial, squishy brain monster with tentacles and crab claws.
Okay, got it.
No? Yana loses a D6. She may throw herself through the window. Anybody who made it doesn't lose anything. It's like, it's just some weird shit that we don't care about.
At least if you throw yourself through the window, you went.
Is it a Cthulhu-type creature? Can I make a Cthulhu Mythos roll?
I don't think it's Cthulhu monster.
Okay.
Yeah. French?
Quite possibly. That would explain an awful lot.
Worst.
What is it doing?
Right now,
French.
let's see.
French rolls out, people.
Right. Meanwhile, it floats through the family room, goes through the archway into the nook, and then it goes through the closed doors to the covered porch area. But yeah. You guys could go into the kitchen area if you wanted to and hope for the best.
All right, what's in the kitchen?
The kitchen itself, it looks like there's a lot of space in here, obviously, but it looks like this kitchen is used to feed more than 3 people, is your guess. You guys do see through like a window thing that's not on the map for some reason. Over the sink in the east of the thing, you see the creature flowing from outdoor living. It's going south on covered porch toward Overflow Hospital. It doesn't appear to know where it's going. It's kind of like just floating around. So you guys, it's not moving fast. It's probably moving half speed that you guys are or less, because it seems to be just kind of wandering around like, where the fuck am I going?
So this is some kind of weird hospital thing, and something.
It's a big mansion type place that they've obviously kind of taken over as a makeshift hospital.
Card for Matthew. Yes, during the war we made sacrifices. We used one room of a $65 million home for something else.
So I guess we go into the Overflow Hospital to see what it does in there.
Excellent. It's a bit tricky. You can get to a place where you can see through windows what's going on, but to get there you'd have to pass through a fucking door. But you can kind of watch from here.
Watch.
Okay. Does anybody want to risk the door or wall going through, or just watch from relative safety?
I will try to get through the door.
Go for it. Dun 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 dun.
Nope.
Ah, fuck that. Half the magic points of that particular feat go away.
I will continue trying. Bonk.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ooh, did you make it?
No, I didn't.
God damn it.
One more time. Nope.
All right. So you guys see, like, yes, there are some sick soldiers in the Overflow Hospital thing, and you see the creature go over, and it's hovering above one, and its body begins to kind of glow with an unearthly light, and you can see like a kind of a mist or steam or something going away from this grievously injured guy and into the monster. And you're like, I'm losing my Sandy, says the woman with no name. I'm crazier. This is what I want to do with my mate.
So they don't seem to be reacting at all to this thing feeding them.
No. They seem to be asleep. Nobody wakes up. Nobody starts screaming.
Is that a spell or an ability?
Give me analyze magic.
Got it. Half.
Motherfucker. Right. You're guessing it's eating his magic points and quite possibly his soul.
I let the others know.
They look reassured.
So it's slowly draining his like essence then.
Great.
That is crazy. She doesn't look happy.
Well.
So are we not pumped into any other? I mean, apart from the humans in the hospital, there's no like maids or chamber staff or other, people walking around.
They're probably upstairs and asleep, because it is literally the middle of the night.
Because I mean, even in the hospital, surely they'd still be at night, like nurses walking around tending sick.
Well, you can wait and see what happens.
I'm just wondering if the people are going to be able to see this thing, or if it's just us.
You want me to cut to the next interesting thing that happens?
Unless anyone else has anything else they want to go and look at while we're.
When you explore the whole house, I'll give more details, by the way, because right now you've only seen a little bit of it and done a lot of monster chasing at walking speed. Later, you're not sure what time yet because you guys haven't
Well, I
found.
was going to say, sorry, before you then skip to the next thing that's going to go on, I say that what we do then is just wander the rest of the house so we get to know the
Okay.
land.
Okay. Right. You guys ignore the monster. It's doing what it does. Let's see. Right. The living room. Yeah.
Yeah.
The living room itself, there is a urn there. It's a black urn resting on a green marble base. It looks pretty fucking precarious to you, especially if there's a fucking preteen boy in the house. You're amazed it hasn't been smashed already. On the urn, it has the inscription, Préparez-vous à me sauver.
French?
Servir? Yes.
Can you put it?
It says, Alex Kinley, suck my cock. You recognize it.
Damn you, ghost slap.
Roll your ghost slap if you wish to try to.
Ghost slap again. One more time. Okay, one more.
Yeah.
Hey, how many more we got? I can keep going a bit.
Well, you have to have enough magic points to actually succeed
No,
in
I
the spell.
can attempt another 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I get my French at a quarter.
Fumble. Okay, it costs all the magic points the spell would have cost to go off, and you're done with that spell for the rest of the night at least. Right. In French, it's prepare yourself to follow me.
I translate.
Black with a thin silver filigree, almost reminiscent of a circuit board pattern on it.
Motherfucker. Is this similar to what we had with the drives?
Which drives are you referring to, sir?
Talking about the cyberpunk, where it had that kind of interesting, like the lacy shit that would intertwine with everything.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
And let's see. In the foyer, there's an interesting pendant hung next to the front door. Hold on a minute, let me find it for you. Because apparently I took myself by surprise. That fucking tricky ass Logan is always surprising me. There it is. Let's see. Damn sneaky Logan. Hey, yup. Yeah, there's also a trike, by the way. Oh, I have a picture of the urn. How about that shit? Yeah, hold on a second. Let me resize this bitch. And it doesn't look as much circuit board-ish in this picture, and I apologize for that, but, you know, they don't cater to my fucking warped imagination when making pictures, which I find totally unacceptable. There's also a tricycle and some very racist toys. Oh, I've even got the fucking column that it's on.
In which room was the urn?
The urn is in the living room.
Yeah.
Yes, it makes you hate the living even more.
So the pedestal that urn is on, is there any markings on the pedestal as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. More stuff.
Stuff.
There's a little kid's trike because, you know, I know that none of you had a decent childhood where you got to see a tricycle. And shut up.
I had to steal my neighbors. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Chris is talking about he stole his neighbors, which is good and fair, and it's the way it should be. I had a picture for in a second since I'm putting up pictures here. Okay, other rooms of interest. Let's see. The foyer contains the small pendant hung next to the main exit entrance of the house, and it has an inscription which is actually on there,
Mm. Is it
as well as a dove.
something like I bring good health or good luck or something like that?
So this clock, Logan,
Very
that's
close.
what it is, right?
Card, Diana. I'll get to the clock in a second here. Right. In the music room is a grandfather clock. It appears to be French and from about the time of, Yana made not one in history. It's a Louis the 14th grandfather clock.
Okay.
Is this the twin of the clock in Burlington in the inn?
Refill your hand. Yes.
Okay.
You look at it and think, this will be significant. Doc Fulton. What you doing, Matt?
I'm just changing the liquid.
Oh, I thought you were chopping up cocaine. I was going to get excited. Let's see. And that's pretty much... and there's a lot of big windows and shit, especially in the music room. There's also some musical instruments and stuff like that. But, right. Shall I, is there anything special you guys wanted to do, or shall I cut to? Oh, you know what time it is now. Haha. It's 2 a.m. By the time
So
you got
time
there.
flowing differently?
It seems to be flowing forward here.
Logan,
But
So-
no differently.
how long has this creature been in effect for then at this point?
Yeah, I'm going to need what have you got that allows you timing inside your head that help? What can you think of any skills that would give you a good guesstimation, because you are rather out of sorts and you're a ghost, for God's sake. You haven't even got a heartbeat to time with, which makes it awkward.
It could be like perception or something. Is there a perception?
Roll your absolute timing. You can have a whole new skill and a check and learn if you make it. He's gonna fucking make it to spite me. Oh, thank God. Right. A while.
What was he looking? What?
He wanted to know what time the monster first came about and such.
So if it's 2 o'clock now and it was about 2 hours ago.
You're
Was it
gonna
midnight?
guess. You're gonna guess so.
Yeah.
Maybe more, maybe less.
So is it every night at midnight does this thing show up?
It's a good question. Matt's wandering around like a crazy person. Can you hear the crazy?
Oh yeah.
Right. And cut to at around 7, the household begins to awaken, apparently upstairs in the area that's pretty much fucking boring and not needed to do this. I'm telling you, that saved a lot of time. Household staff and such come down. The mistress of the household, who appears to be like late 20s, early 30s, pretty thin. Everybody in this time period is very thin because apparently they didn't have the luxury of lots of fucking extra calories from McDonald's. They begin to awaken and prepare food. 7:30 a.m. Soldiers come to the door and the doctor has them take away a covered body on a stretcher back toward the distant aerodrome. And by 8 a.m., the family assembles, so you get to see everybody, who I'll describe in more detail, in the breakfast in the dining room, everybody dressed up. And the doctor is there looking grave.
Question.
Mhm.
At either sundown, no, it wouldn't be sundown, sun up, do we who have attempted and drained ourselves of...
Yes, your magic points come back with the sun rising. Take
Thank-
card for remembering.
for that.
Yep, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then I will tell you about the people here.
Kitchen with the rubber hose.
About time we got a rubber hose.
I thought I was gonna be the kid
Mm.
Well, I did go out of the
Nook
bathroom. I was
with
like,
the double dong.
The what? The double dong.
The double dong.
The double dong that he found in his mummy's
That's
bedside
right.
cabinet. Mommy, look what I found. So bad.
Terrible people.
Oh, terrible. Bloody French.
Sacre bleu.
Get out the jungle dum.
All right. The people who are currently eating. Let's see. Who made their French earlier? And do you have 60 or better? And I think it was Yana.
I
wasn't
have a 60 or better.
it? Have you made it for the adventure already?
Yes, I have.
Well done. Does anybody else want to try a French roll?
I try.
Bumble, you've done for the whole adventure, haven't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
you've done.
Oh, I made it actually.
Wow. Do you have a 60 or better in French?
No.
Okay. Well, you understand some of the stuff, but fortunately for everybody, except Matt, who keeps disagreeing with the translation, Doc Fulton is apparently completely fluent in French. So the characters, there is Dr. Edgar Burroughs, severely old French dude. He uses a walking stick. He has white hair that sticks out of his beret. Yes, he is wearing a beret. This is to show that we are doing it in French. And for anybody who disagrees, berets have been around since the Etruscans. So, but does anybody, everybody give me a roll for fashion 1920s. Alex, you can have plus 10% as this is your native time period.
I got it.
Oh, carry on.
I got it as well.
Okay. Fuck you guys.
I don't know anything.
And the
Well, I
woman
already
knows
have
nothing
fashion.
about it.
Can I now just put /1920 so I'm
Sure, go for it. For your fashion rolls, in the 1920s, a beret is a very progressive thing. It was not yet the stereotypical French thing. It's very progressive, though. Let's see, and yeah, he's pretty much like the retired doctor that's here to help out with the patients that are staying up here and all that. And he's very sad that one died last night, etc. Claire Blanchette is the lady homeowner, blonde-haired, brown-eyed. She's a very nice person, but kind of doll-like. She appears, this is going to be a hard war on her. She's one of the kind of people you could easily see fainting from the vapors or hysteria or her corset being way too tight, any of those things. Her husband is Pascal Blanchet. He is brown-haired, blue-eyed. He is the, like, we're going to make it type of, person. Give me French military uniform lore rolls, please. As he is wearing his.
got it.
Fucker. Right.
Nope.
Yana, he belongs to the Star Trek or Star Wars stormtroopers. He works directly for Lord Vader, Darth Vader.
Oh no!
You probably haven't heard of him, but he was a bad guy.
I've seen Star Wars.
I don't believe you. So, Chris, he is a captain in the French Air Force. This is back when they fought more than run. So, good. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that there's nothing faster than retreating Frenchmen, but let's see. His Batman is.
You're the Batman?
Yes, because I'm Batman. Is Corporal Arnaud Bittencourt. He's maybe he's probably not actually old enough to be in the French military, even during the 1916s or whatever, but he's definitely pretending to be older. Thin brown hair, big or small ears, way too much nervous energy. You're gonna guess if he holds completely still, he may take damage. He is the super excitable type, and he's like, he's not talking, but his body language is like, I'm gonna explode soon. And that's his Batman. If you guys, the Batman, in case you're not familiar with it, is basically like the officer's adjutant. He's the guy who prepares the officer's uniform, cleans his shoes, gets him ready for the day, etc. The child of the Blanchettes is Julian Blanchette. He is actually only 3 years old. He can talk in simple sentences. Adorable blonde-haired, blue-eyed kid, and he can definitely see you guys. But
yeah, I told you, creepy little bastard, did it?
Fortunately, his language skills aren't really developed, and nobody seems to believe him either.
Good.
And so he's like, "Who are the people, mommy?" In French, of course. And she's like, looks at him, goes, "Aw."
I try to like creepily flow at him very quickly.
He goes, Not very bright, you're thinking. Let's see. There's also a pottery wheel in one of the rooms. That's
No.
Yana, just to explain.
It's going to be called Gods.
Okay.
Crazy in it. And there's a very, very famous scene that we are going to recreate later.
Okay.
So we, I mean me and the dog.
Just take a card, Matt, you freak. Anyway, I like that. No! Oh, that was fucking brilliant. Anyway, I stuck a card in your hand already, Chris.
Oh.
Not you. Go ahead and take yours, Matt.
Yeah.
I stuck one in Chris's because I was being annoying. So, right. They're eating breakfast. The kid's wondering, kid's going, like, Yana's passing through the kid. You feel so funky. Wow, what a fucked up feeling, Pat. You're lucky. It's close to sand, but not quite. You're like,
It's so weird to be a ghost.
Let's see. Right after breakfast, then the food all gets cleared away, and time passes. Like they're doing inconsequential shit. Would you like me to cut to the next? Basically, I'm gonna keep cutting to shit unless you guys have stuff you want to do. Yeah. Okay.
That's fine because I don't see anything going on yet.
Oh yeah, we need more information.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys have gathered all the physical surroundings information. You've come to that conclusion. 1900 hours, 7 p.m. Officers come to the house to have dinner with the captain.
Want to try red apple?
Pardon?
Want to try red apple? Sorry.
Try what?
Red apple.
Yeah. Go ahead and I'll just set it near me so I don't fucking refill again with something that isn't red apple. An hour after that, then servants clear away the table. The officers and Captain Blanchette retire to the study to discuss tactics. Yay! Cut 2. Midnight. The monster appears in the foyer. And
midnight.
And eventually heads north until it reaches the edge of the house.
Is it basically tracing the same pattern around to the hospital again?
Yeah, eventually it appears to be
Going over
random,
the
but
feed.
yeah, it's going for a feed, but it doesn't seem to know where it's going. At 1 o'clock, the monster reaches 6 soldiers and starts sucking.
Does he feed on all 6 or just one?
One.
Right.
Whoever's the sickest, basically.
So
The last soldier, and that's in the
Overflow
overflow hospital. That
Yeah,
other one that got sucked on, is he gone? Like, did he die?
yeah, he got taken out in the morning.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
So this thing basically comes in midnight, goes there for a buffet, but he never overfeeds. So he's obviously either a kind of form of death and giving release to these people that are going to be close to dying anyway, or he's doing this to sustain himself and not overfeeding, so he's got hopefully enough food to keep him going.
Well, you guys get to see after it's done feeding on the one, it drags itself sluggishly back to whence it came from before disappearing. But you're thinking it's moving really sluggishly and fucked up. Like, I am so full.
Mm.
Right, so one's enough.
Yeah, fortunately. Yeah, if not, then it'd be a whole different hospital scene. Cut to. Oh, you guys get back all your magic points again. You're gonna see why I'm going quick in a bit. 7 a.m. Household begins to awaken. Servants come to help Claire prepare food.
Hold on. I don't think we got to use our magic points in that day.
No, but it's going. Don't worry, you'll have time.
There are things we want to try.
Oh, go ahead.
And we've got skills that we're not even.
Go ahead.
All right. I want to go back to the urn, and I'm going to be angry this time with it.
Oh.
I'm going to try and attempt to do the ghost thing, manipulate the lid. I'm going to lift the lid off and see if I can find out what's inside it.
Okay, go for it, but you quickly discover it's sealed.
Mm.
Okay.
We can go through wall.
I still want to.
Can we phase through it so we can see what's inside?
That's fucking clever. Take a card and give it a shot. It just all stuck to it. I can't get
I
down.
think we should all have a go.
Yeah, have a go.
Fumbles. Oh, so close.
Uh,
Close.
uh.
Yes, 1, 2. Yes! Hi.
Yana, did you roll a 96?
No, 47.
No, I mean before that.
Yeah, but that was something else.
Oh. Right. Those who make it, inside, it's really, the vision's really fucked up. But give me a spot roll because it's really fucked up. And it's dark inside of a sealed urn.
Sweet, I got it. And then I get you said a spot, you said?
Spot 1, Logan on the spot.
Look at this motherfucker. Jesus. Got my spot.
It's really dark in there, Chris. Matt, your guess based on you is ashes.
Mm-hmm.
Possess them.
I kind of thought that, but.
Go ahead and try out any other ghost powers that you are wishing to.
Possess the ashes.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it?
No.
The creature doesn't appear anywhere near this urn, does it?
Yeah. No, this time it appeared in a whole different room. Well.
Oh, so actually, it's the different places it's appearing and disappearing.
Yes.
Oh.
Take a card for realizing this. I wasn't sure if it was clear, but yes, it appears to, like, one night it came from one room, next night it came from a different room. You're not sure what it all means. What does it all mean? By the way, are we eating food from here or are we ordering something?
I don't have to order it this time.
Oh. I was going to say, because you guys are going quick enough.
Logan.
What?
I got date, play immediately. March 1916.
Well done.
Yay!
Yay!
And then the current date time. Yeah, again, without consulting others.
Yeah, you win.
Refill your hand.
Good.
Right, I've got to keep hold of the replenish because we don't want to lose that.
Yeah, well, you could trade it to somebody else for their shit card if you really
Does anyone have a shit card to give me? Actually, if someone got 2 shit cards,
I have some shit cats.
I have
Okay.
bulletproof and natural weapons plus 20.
I have no arms, yet I must strike.
Here.
I,
You
you just
got a hold card that I think we should try and keep just in case.
mm,
How do I do? Can I?
you put it on their picture, and then that sticks it into
Oh,
their
we have to do
hand.
it separately, right? Because I can't.
Well, you can't do both cards at once, to the best of my knowledge, but you go
No,
card.
just one at a time.
Card.
Is there already a trade pending? Oh, see. Aha. There we go. Bing. Record. Echoes. Oh, do I have to do something here? What the hell's going on? It's a trade. Oh, that's. Why they make it so hard? Right.
I think cards are kind of an afterthought.
Okay, so damage +4, get a jail free card, bulletproof, and natural weapons. They can all go the fuck away. Sorry about this, folks at home. Boring card play is a
Well, you don't have to worry about bulletproof when you have no body.
no.
I ain't got no body.
Okay. Nothing really good.
You need to die for that.
Mm. That's from a musical number there, Yana.
Let's see how.
I wouldn't know.
I'm just imagining the theater Yana's in. It just shows her all dressed in black with one of the fancy hats.
I am going to attempt to go through the doors to the arbor while I've still got some magic points to use up.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got enough for two more
Okay,
attempts.
go for it.
Nope, and nope. Right, I'm done for the day.
Does anybody else wanting to practice their ghostly magic?
Ghostly magic.
Ghostly magic.
I like the apple bun.
Yeah, I try to go through some doors.
Do it, Jenna, do it.
I tried telekinesis. Oh shit, it worked.
Yay!
What did you pick up?
I pushed the tricycle.
Wow, that's creepy as fuck. You're
Yep.
digging it. Yeah, it's awesome.
Look at me, little kid.
You can keep it. You can basically keep that going until it's time to rest and regain your magic points, type of deal.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. We can really fuck this down.
Yeah. Who fumbled there?
I did.
Of course.
Oh dear.
Okay, so are you guys all done with your magic points?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ring! They come back. It's 7 a.m. The household begins to awaken. Servants help Claire prepare food. 7:30. Soldiers come. The doctor has them take away a covered body on a stretcher back toward a distant aerodrome. By 8 a.m., the entire family is assembled for breakfast in the dining room, all dressed up. The doctor is there looking grave, and in French, he admits that he doesn't know what is killing the soldiers, but later today he's decided to have the sick ones moved back to the aerodrome. At 9 a.m., officers show up to the house to chat with Mon Capitan in the study. The corporal heads smartly to the aerodrome for who knows why. 10:45, Dr. Burroughs heads out in front of the house, taking in the air. 10:55, the corporal is running toward the house. Doctor, oui est le capitaine. J'aime de musique, yells the doctor, not paying as much attention as he should. Where's the doctor? He's in the music chamber. At 11 o'clock, the corporal yanks open the door of the living room and runs in, looks about wildly, and heads north toward the meeting room in a great hurry. He wasn't in the chamber of music. He ran through the chamber of music. The corporal's now heading north. Pretty much he's just running by. Lots of action as people go over to the big map thing because there's a lot of stuff. By noon, Claire is super worried and keeps saying she wishes they'd sent Julian off somewhere safe. Captain Blanchett promises to fly over the house. Captain Blanchett allows his smiling, tearful wife to put the medallion that was hanging near the door on a chain and hang it over his neck. He tucks it under his uniform. Tearful goodbye scene. Captain Blanchette and Corporal Bittencourt leave and head at a big hurry toward the aerodrome. 1 p.m. Go ahead.
I don't suppose at any of these points we can try and fetter to one of these guys running back to the aerodrome.
They moved off a bit quick. You were with more time, or now knowing what you know, you can probably get them next time. But right now you're still in the "what the fuck is going on" type mode. 1 p.m. The old doctor, Dr. Edgar Burroughs, wearing his beret, hikes into the music room to watch the impending battle. 2 p.m. The big battle. The plane order. German biplane, closely followed by spot hidden rolls.
Nope. I am
Bumble.
Oh my God. It shows Barney the dinosaur. You made yours, Yana?
Yeah.
Captain Blanchette. He's in the second plane, shooting at the first plane, but unfortunately, there's a German behind him shooting at him. So it's basically 3 planes in line, and they're doing a French sandwich. Blanchette's backseat gunner is shot and killed. Blanchette firing his forward-mounted machine guns at the German plane, which is streaking toward his house. Blanchette's forward-firing gun jams. Dr. Burroughs sees the plane streaking right toward him and sadly removes his beret. The first German plane, which appears to have taken some hits, explodes against the music room. Blanchette screams in fear and frustration. It destroys the fuck out of everything in the music room. Spot hiddens.
Got it by a lot.
Nope.
Yes.
Right. Those who made it noticed that just before destroyed, the fucking French clock in there in the music room started to glow, and then a plane went into it and blew it up. Cut to, all your magic points are back, and it's 10 p.m. You guys are in the same room that you originally got to when you first came here. And give me a minor you're in the family room. It's the 2-story room. Give me a minor sanity roll.
Are we groundhogging?
Yeah. Very minor sanity roll. I'm only expecting Yana to go berserk with D4 lost. Everybody else, if you make it, it's 0. But Yana has no sanity. What, you made it with the 29?
No, I didn't.
Oh, D4 then. Yes, go your crazy self. It goes towards space-time distortion, though, and you can max that shit out.
Just 1.
Oh, God damn it, Yana. How are you supposed to get to less than 10? Sanity left. You make it so difficult.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
More to max that shit out.
So basically, Chris, tell me how much time you're groundhogging now. It's not 1 day.
It's 3 days, isn't it? We've had 3 different refills of
They had breakfast 3 times.
Well done. Matt, card, Chris, card, Yana, card. Fuck it. Right. And let's see. At 11 p.m., the monster comes appearing in the library. Then it heads to the study, kitchen, then back to the hospital. By 11:30, it sucked somebody dry. Let's see. At 2 o'clock, the old doctor gets up to check on his patients, finds one is dead, covers his face, checks on the rest, goes back to bed. And you know now that you've got some time till 7 a.m. So is there any, if you guys want to practice your ghost skills, go ahead. Apparently ghosts have a lot of time to practice.
We're sneaking around.
Yes, I will practice my ghost skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can't get checking every ghost skill you've got in this adventure, then either you solved it too quick or you're just not trying.
Nope.
Yeah, damn it.
It'll be interesting to see if anybody comes up with a solution. This is a prestige.
Hey, lost.